Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara and today we're going to be looking at Venus in Capricorn. So this video is for you if you do have this placement. If you're a cross watcher, welcome as well. Very excited to be getting into the earth signs today. So Venus in Capricorn, so much to say about this placement. Personally, I find that it can go two ways. It really depends in what direction you take the energy. Now, I will tell you guys the ideal version, okay, the ideal scenario for people who do have this placement is to find someone to build with, to find someone who is secure and stable. They know what they want in life and you guys can build together toward a better future, because when you have Venus in Capricorn, your stability is going to come through relationships. That's kind of what you guys are looking for. Now, unfortunately, when we come down to this earth plane, we don't always get that ideal scenario because there's a lot of lessons to learn here. So most of the time what might happen for you guys is a lot of trials and tribulations in your relationships, especially early on in life. It almost feels like you guys have to really work hard toward it when you guys do have Venus in Capricorn. And it's interesting because I always look at it as like a chicken and the egg situation, like what actually came first, because it's almost like the Capricorn energy loves to work hard. It's kind of like they love that reward that they feel when they do kind of finally get something. It's almost like it's sweeter, it's better after a lot of intensity and going through a lot of these trials and tribulations. Now again, like I said, it's chicken and the egg, so maybe it's that, or maybe just because you have the energy in your natal chart, it ends up manifesting. We won't be able to know which one came first, but it's kind of like when you guys finally get that thing that you guys were looking and seeking for. It's just like, because you guys worked hard, it's like you finally feel like you really worked hard for it. Like you feel like it's a reward when you finally do get this thing. So that might be something that does happen in your relationships. So the two ways that you guys can go is either this. You guys either build something first for yourselves, you guys build some sort of foundation, you build some sort of security, and then you guys get into a serious relationship. Because the thing is with this placement, because it is ruled by Saturn, Capricorn, it's like over an extended period of time, first of all, your relationships become deeper, they become better, you guys become better. It's like the Capricorn energy ages backwards. That's the thing. So it's like when you guys first meet these people, Venus and Capricorn, they might come off serious and stern and like just about like their goals and ambitions. And the more that you get to know this person, the more they go into their inner child because they do feel comfortable and safe with you. So you guys can either go in this direction where it's like over an extended period of time, eventually after you guys have built something for yourselves, you're like, okay, now I want a partner to, you know, add to this, to be in this energy with me, someone who's on the same level as me. Because what tends to happen more often than not with this placement, it's like in the earlier part of your life, you guys might attract the exact opposite of that. And these people might throw you off in the sense where it's like they throw you off of your path. It's like you're not able to focus on your goals. You're too focused on this person. Because the whole thing here is like, because you guys do seek that stability, sometimes you guys put it on the wrong people. And it's like, I think because it takes so long for the Venus and Capricorn to open up, it's like they think they found that person, but unfortunately it's not. It's more so someone that you put that vision on. So then a lot of your energy might go into trying to make this relationship work versus you focusing on your goals, careers, and ambitions. Because I do find that Venusian energy, because it does deal with the indulgences in life, the pleasures, even money. It's like when you do have this placement, you guys are going to be really good at going after your goals, at going after your ambitions, at going after these things that you guys want, those luxuries, the status, like all these sorts of things. But sometimes the relationships might pull you out of that. You guys might attract very unstable people or partners or relationships. This doesn't necessarily mean it might happen to everyone. This is just one of the scenarios. The more favorable scenario, the most ideal situation for you guys would be to find someone when you guys are young, you guys are on the same page, and you guys start building together toward a better future. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like posts where people are like, this person was with me when, you know, I started at the bottom and now this is like the type of lifestyle that we have and this person never left my side. Like that is the ideal scenario for the Venus and Capricorn. It really is. You guys found someone who you guys can build with. That's the thing, you guys are the builders and you guys view relationships like this as well. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys aren't going to show love. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to be materialistic when it comes to love. It's just kind of like for you guys, your love grows over time and you guys are more logical in the sense you would rather have someone who is stable, who's on the same page as you, who might have the same values as you guys, who might have the same traditions that you guys have, because Capricorn does deal with the traditional energy. So it's like if you guys were in the ideal situation, like I mentioned way at the beginning, it's like you guys would find that person when you're young and you guys would build together. Unfortunately, sometimes what tends to happen with this placement is like you don't get that right away, and it's like you go through a lot of trials and tribulations because Saturn is making you guys basically work for it. That's the thing. That's that Saturn Capricorn energy. It like basically puts you into situations where it's like, how bad do you want something? The Saturn energy is always kind of like you reap what you sow. So it's like finally when you guys do get that thing at the end, it almost feels like a prize. It almost feels like a reward. It's like, wow, I really worked for this. And then you guys really do cherish it. So it can kind of go in these two different directions. I mean, it really depends depends on the rest of your natal chart as well. But that's the whole thing here with the Capricorn energy. It's something over time. And you guys are really looking for like a timeless type of experience where it's like you guys get together, you guys grow old together, you guys go through a lot of things together, you guys build together, you guys have kids together, grandkids, like all these sorts of things. Like this is your ideal vision. This is your ideal scenario. And it's like you guys are about no BS. That's the thing with the Capricorn placement anywhere in your natal chart. You guys don't want to waste time because a lot of the time what happens is a lot of your time was already wasted. And the thing is like the Capricorn energy just naturally has like a very authoritative aura. That Cancer Capricorn energy is like the mother and the father. Now sometimes the roles are reversed, but traditionally the Capricorn Saturn energy is the father, is the authority in the house. So because you guys have this vibe naturally in your relationship, sometimes you might turn out to be the authoritative figure indirectly. Like it's first of all something that you guys are seeking, and in an ideal situation, once again, it's like it would be balanced. What tends to happen sometimes for you guys when you do have this placement, it's like you're the authority and now you attract someone who acts like a child, and it turns into like a parent-child dynamic where it's like it's just like not what you guys are looking for. Like you guys just want an ideal situation, and again, you guys might put it on the wrong people, especially earlier on in life, especially when you're younger and more unaware of the energy that you guys do carry within yourself, because it's almost like a royalty energy. I find Capricorn energy is very like, again, authoritative. It's a presence. And the thing is, people might be very attracted to this. You know, it's like a confidence that you guys have. It's like a, you know, I don't care, but in like a good way. It's just in like a, I'm gonna do me. You know, this is who I am. These are what my goals are. Very strong solar plexus, the Capricorn energy. It's like you guys are very much about the goals. But very quickly, if you guys fall into these dynamics where it's like parent, you know, child, and the person's being immature, and it's like they're just distracting you. And like the worst type of situation for you guys is for you guys to feel like you're being distracted from your career, your path, your goals, your ambitions in life. And that's when you guys kind of feel an instability energy within, because for you guys, the stability is through the material things, is through the finances, is through building. That's the thing. You guys want the status. You guys want to up-level your financial status. You have a certain goal in mind for yourselves. And sometimes these people might come through as distractions. And then it's just unfortunate, because then what happens, it's like, then you might view all relationships like this. This is what I mean by like a lot of trials and tribulations. It's like, then you might view relationships as just a distraction, and you guys might not actually engage in this. And it might take a long time for you guys to heal, or just to get over that wound is really what that is, that time wasted wound. Because like that's the worst thing that can happen to a Capricorn, like them feeling like their time was wasted, because you guys know how precious your time is. And on top of that, Saturn really shows you guys this. Like this is the energy of Saturn. It's something that is over an extended period of time. It's something that you guys have to work towards. So the thing is, something that's really beneficial about this placement is like you guys take relationships very seriously. When you guys are in a relationship with a person, like there's a loyalty energy there, there's a stability energy. Like you guys just don't BS. You guys aren't about the drama. You guys probably aren't going to be the types that are interested in like dating around too much. Like your ideal situation will be like, it's a match right away. You guys get together right away, like I said, and everything works out in like the perfect ideal world. This will be something wonderful for you guys. But again, sometimes you put that on people that don't actually deserve it, and that don't deserve your time. And then again, there's that cycle. The time gets wasted, and then you don't want to waste more time, because as more time goes on, it's like you don't have the time to waste. You realize how precious it really is. So again, this placement can very quickly shift the focus into work, into building something first, into being like, okay, that route didn't work out for me. You know, building with someone, I'm going to build for myself. And then eventually maybe I will find someone who matches that. And then even at that point, you guys might attract people who are just opportunists. That's the thing, because it's like people feel this vibration within you. There's just such a precious vibration to people who have Capricorn placements in their natal chart. Like they're very much, sometimes they can come off intimidating because of the authoritarian energy that they do carry. And like they do test you. That's the thing with them, because again, because of that energy of time, they want to see, are you going to waste their time? So it's like in the beginning, they might have this like cold exterior, this like intimidating exterior, this hard exterior. And it's like a lot of the time, because of the fact that these people have been through so much in their life, these are actually the best types of people, because again, they're going to just be so real. That's the way that I find Capricorn energy. I find Capricorn energy to just be so real, because again, it's all about the time. They don't have the time to waste. They don't care about drama. They're not going to be fake. They're very much about their goals. They're very much about these dreams and visions that they have for themselves, and they're actually working toward them. So it's like you either fit into this or you don't. Like from very young, these people can seem very serious, you know, even very like serious, like, oh, it seems like that person can't joke around. And it's not that they can't joke around. It's just, again, they have priorities. They have things that they want to do and things that they want to accomplish. They're very goal oriented. So in terms of relationships, this is how they view relationships as well. It's like about efficiency, you know? Like this type of placement would love to have like a partner where they can work together. Something like this, where it's like they're working on a business together. Because again, it's like they're all about efficiency. So it's like they want to put like the people in their life to work as well. Because it's like, let's all build together. Let's all work towards something together. And the thing is, like the Venus placement can sometimes even tell you about friends, because it does deal with all relationships. So it's like even when you're younger, maybe you do want to start a business, business or you do start a business, but it could be with the wrong people. Once again, it's like, you know, you can attract people who are opportunists, who just want to leash off of your energy, who like love your vision, but they're not at your level. So it's like, even in terms of business, there could be a lot of trials and tribulations in that area as well, because it can deal with business partnerships. Same with friendships. The thing is, this placement can have either lifelong friendships, like friends from like when they were really young and like they've been through a lot together and they're there for each other like throughout their life. And it's the same thing for relationships. Like the Venus and Capricorn person takes all relationships very seriously, and it's like it's over an extended period of time. These people make a great partner is really what that is. If you are someone who's serious and you're someone who's looking to settle down and basically get to work in all the ways, right? Because a relationship is work ultimately at the end of the day. So, you know, for this placement, like people who are just all about having fun and, you know, today I feel like this and tomorrow I feel like that, and I don't know if I can commit, and I like this person and I like these two people at the same time, they're not going to be interested in this person, and probably they're going to drop them like almost immediately. Like they just have that intuitive energy to them where it's like, you know, like this person isn't going to align with my goals and values. In friendships, in relationships, business partnerships, all of these areas in life, that's really that Venus and Capricorn energy. So if they don't get that ideal dream right away that they're seeking, like that ideal partner, that ideal match, they're probably going to go through a lot of ups and downs until they do find that person that they're looking for, is really what that is. And then it feels like such a reward. And they're going to spoil this person, like, because Venus in Capricorn does deal with all the luxurious things, the status things, you know, you guys can feel at a higher status when you're in a relationship, or maybe the person you guys are dating elevates your status, or you guys just feel like you're in a higher status when you guys are in a relationship. Because it's like, again, you have to look at it as that ideal picture perfect situation, like, you know, the marriage and the kids and all these sorts of things. They see love and relationships and even a marriage as a business contract. They're really going to take this area very seriously. They're going to take this area very seriously. When it doesn't work out, it's going to be very hard on them. It's like in the beginning, you guys can be, you know, a little bit apprehensive. You guys won't know, like, is this person serious? Is this person not serious? And because of that, maybe you might come off cold to them, or maybe you might come off closed off. But it's like when the person gets to know you, you're like the most beautiful person inside. It's like this flower that's blooming, and as time goes on and this person gives you that stability that you guys are looking for, and you know, they're mature and their values and goals align with you guys, it's like then you guys can have all that fun together, you know, that inner child, because it's like that's kind of how that Capricorn energy works. It really takes them a while to open up, but honestly, these are the most beautiful people when you really do get to know them. So my dear friends, I'm going to wrap up this video here on Venus and Capricorn. I do hope that you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you all have a beautiful rest of the day.